So I found out from my brilliant longtime friend, who isn't a lawyer but who studies everything, including about the law, that in Massachusetts, a D-U-R-A-B-L-E, durable power of attorney, the strongest power of attorney that you can create, by the way, carries over even after the person dies. So Marion's covered all angles, baby. Not Marion. I told my mom, like, you know what, your trust of this woman who has said admittedly has said in the past that she hated my guts, you know, and she's shown it in various ways over the years. You've sealed my fate because you trust this woman who neither you nor I have any reason in the world to trust, based on her actions and behavior, based on the simple fact that you called me up in 2007, 2008, crying, I just found out Marion has a power of attorney over me, because obviously one day Marion decided just to tell you, oh, by the way, I have this power over you and there's nothing you can do about it. Is that a joke? Is this a joke? It all has to be a joke. It just really has to be a joke, especially after all that I had gone through in 2009, and then I'm being escorted off of my mother's property via the police. It has to be a joke. It has to be a fucking joke. By the way, unlike Marion's two sons, I still have a perfect record. I have no criminal record to speak of. But my friend and I were discussing how, because Marion's the type who will lie through her teeth about anything, and Marion will say whatever, you know. And my friend said, you know, when it comes to police, you have to you never know what someone has told them. You just don't argue. You just say, am I being arrested? Am I being detained? Or you allow yourself to be arrested and don't fight it, because police are you know, ticking time bombs, most of them. So, you know, just like when Omar and I sat in that fucking police station and you know, and in the middle of the night the guy was like, you have to leave now, when he was supposed to be trying to find Omar and I shelter, and I wasn't going to go out in the middle of the night with Omar in Culver City. No. I looked right at him. I was just, my whole struggle during all these days, whatever, since I took Omar, was to stay alive, to keep me and Omar alive. I'm like, arrest me then. Arrest me. At least I didn't say it. I said it very quietly. I would have allowed myself to have a peaceful arrest, because then I wouldn't have had to go out in the middle of the night and wander around with Omar in this 22-pound Omar and 4-pound cage, and, you know, I mean, arrest me, ruin my perfect record, because my conscience is clear, you know. The cop didn't arrest me. He's like, oh, sit down. Then he didn't want to go through the paperwork or the trouble, I suppose. He probably thought I would just meekly leave. No, I was not going to. No, not until it was light out. I didn't care. I left as soon as light hit at 6 a.m., but he wanted me to leave at like 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning. No, in the middle of the night, why would I do that? Why would I do that? The way I look and carrying around a pug and the way no, I'm not doing it, baby. Arrest me. You know, I won't stay in prison forever. It's a peaceful arrest. It's just me refusing to leave the police station, you know. I don't know. So he didn't arrest me, and, you know, but as my life is just turned into a complete nightmare. My friend says that I need to type up all these things that I know Marion has done. You know, she's done things to my mom too. I know for a fact that at one point she was telling my mom that she was only giving my mom a certain amount of money, and it wasn't enough, and my mom couldn't live off of it, with paying for her dog and herself and whatnot, and my mom had, she like, fuck this. She went over Marion's head when Marion refused to give her the money, and more money per week. Marion refused to give her more money per week. Do you understand these durable power of attorneys are not supposed to be where this woman just has this power over my mom and my mom has no say in anything? My mom's not an invalid in bed, baby, okay? That's what... Anyway, she refused to give her the money. My mom went to her lawyer, a free lawyer with the care of the elderly, or, you know, the ones who protect the elderly, whatever. And guess what? Marion started giving her more money per week, you know? There's one thing, later on, not that long ago, over a year ago, apparently, my mom, because my mom was crying to me too in Los Angeles, and part of that little bit of money she had saved up, she wanted to give to me to fly here, although she lied and told Marion and her sisters and whatever that she hadn't given me the money, but she did. She gave me the money. It wasn't my friend that gave me the money, it was her, you know. But anyway, it's just all sad to me. My mom needed teeth work done, major teeth. My mom's had problems with her teeth, you know. And remember, even if my mom only gets a certain amount of money a month, it's paying the bills, whatever. There's still things called credit cards, okay? If you need work done, you know, and my mom has that 401k that's sitting there. She doesn't even need that money. If she was desperate or whatever, she can access the damn money and just have a penalty, you know. But who knows if it's even there anymore. Marion can say anything. Marion can, of course, to the family, can present herself as, I'm not after Samantha Laura's mom's estate. I have plenty of money of my own. I have cars and buses and trains, you know, and houses and CDs and this, that, whatever. But she can say anything. How do we know it's even true? How do we know anything? How do we know what's going on with her sons? How do we know her two sons were both, you know, arrested? One spent a year in jail. We don't know anything. We just go by her word. And my mom, I trust her, you know. You didn't before, Mom. She just has worn you down with her manipulation and her kindness, which you welcome so much because it's better than her being mean to you. My mom needed dental work done, okay? My mom needed dental work done. My mom... Marion said, you can't afford that. My mom wanted crowns. You need to have your teeth pulled. It'll be cheaper. I asked my mom didn't want her teeth pulled. She wanted to have to pay for the crowns. She can't afford it. She's afraid to ask Marion. I'm sitting here in LA hating Marion for everything that had happened. And I said to my mom, like, it's your fucking money. I'm like, it's not right, Mom. And I can't say anything. Or it's so horrible to me. Elder abuse, it's whatever. It's not right. So my mom never said a word, and she's saving up her little money.